As Mr. Ethan Murray blows his whistle, City kicking from left to right, and we are underway indeed. Jim Craig rolling the ball to Christian Sloan. Bit of a mix-up from the usual non-league routine, but 𝙁𝙗𝙘𝙚𝙗𝙗𝙗 will be the one to pump it long. 𝙁𝙬𝙚𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 just doing enough to put David Symington's run to a stop.
One thing I have noticed, I'm going to say it very quickly,
It's Lewis Mansell. Popped up for Yorkshire. Set Lewis Mansell with a cheeky little header. Symington will be the one over the free kick. Deep position. Floats towards the back stick looking for Deans. It is headed on, bit of a middle in the area. And I think Brad Kelly has done good enough just to keep hold of the ball. It was Stephen Rigg who looked to be the closest man to it to poke it home, but Brad Kelly diving on the ball, using his body well to shield an effort. A warning sign for Lancaster City in the opening 4.5 minutes. So will be another throw in for City. Hayden Atkinson letting the ball run out of play. And Sam Bailey will take it quick. So a quick start for both sides. Goes down the line for Lewis Mansell. Now 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 cuts inside, down to the byline. Stephen 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗, can he square it? No, he can't. But it will be a deflection off the boot of Kieran Cassons. Sam Bailey down the line. Headed on by Mansell. Is anyone there? I'm not sure. Bobby Bjork the closest to it. Out wide to Charlie Bailey. Does have a shot deflected off. Jordan Litt out for another call for City. Put off ever so slightly by 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Header safely into the arms of Alex Mitchell. He goes forward looking for Islam Deans. He will be picked up by Rigg. Lofts the ball into the box. Headed on by Luke Ellis. Not the best header you'll ever see. Out for a City goal kick. Dickinson had no real meaning to push Mansell. Regardless. Sam Bailey lofting it towards Jim Craig, who does beat Dickinson to it. Jim Craig lofts it over the ball, and it is the opening goal for Lancaster City. Jim Craig doing ever so well to loft the ball over Alex Mitchell. And that man, top goal scorer last season, Lewis Mansell on the goal line. Didn't look the best. Jim Craig made it work. So Jack Dickinson sent it back to Workington, and Lewis Mansell's on the goal line. And a flying challenge from Hayden Atkinson on Jim Craig. And Jim Craig down in a heap. We've got green bars, so...
Oh yeah, it says green.
The stop-start of
green means go.
Does indeed, and go for Mansell, not quite. 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 flicking on, but Mansell is going to put Mitchell under pressure. Mitchell out of his goal, clipping Lewis Mansell inside the area. Mansell going down, adamant, screams for a penalty. Referee says no. See what Charlie Bailey can do on the far side. Pokes it forward to 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗. Still 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Now Bjork. Back with Charlie Bailey, more central. Looking to poke it forward again. Jim Craig can't find Bjork. Back with Charlie Bailey. Now 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 again. Lofted ball in. Lewis Mansell was there on top of Alex Mitchell, but a good claim from the Workington keeper. Really good cross in from Bailey, not the best. Jim Craig can keep it alive. Finds Toby Oliver. Infield to Bjork. Into the box to find Oliver once more. Pokes it wide to Mansell. Lewis Mansell does get a shot away, forcing Alex Mitchell into a good save. Little back on the pitch. Gets his first touch since returning. Little going down the line, looking for Nugent. Moonen doing just enough. Header only finds Symington. Good block in the end. Flicked on by Christian Sloan, then again by Ellis. Stopped by Lewis Colton, can send it forward. 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 sniffing around, does find Mansell, but infield in the box to 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Edge of the box, it's just behind Bjork, but it does find Charlie Bailey, who lets one fly from 30 yards over the bar. Like the last season, of course, opening his account for the season earlier in this half, but does seem to be linking very well with 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗, and it goes both ways. 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 finding Mansell just as much as Mansell is finding 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Now there is a shout from the Workington fans in the Neil Marshall stand that Brad Kelly has handled the ball outside the area. And the referee, the assistant referee on the far side, is the best placed person, and he's adamant Brad Kelly was inside the area. 40 yards from goal on a bit of an angle, just a one-man wall. It is 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Referee is good to go. Symington saying 𝙁𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 is less than 10 yards. Symington steps up into the box, does have a shot indeed, and that is very, very close indeed. And we will get confirmation 4 once everyone has worked it out. But we are underway for the start of this second half. David Symington getting the ball rolling. Yeah, he did have, a quiet first half, but he was the one that could have opened the scoring before Lewis Mansell did. And I think he was around for those couple of other chances, but Dickinson goes long with his throw. It is flicked on. There is people all over the area, and Brad Kelly clears it off the line. Referee says no. Brad Kelly has done superb to poke that off the line. For a Lancaster throw-in. 65 minutes gone here. Yawson just standing Galloway up. Still Yawson, edge of the box. Bobby Bjork has a shot. Good save from Alex Mitchell. Bobby Bjork out of nowhere, letting one fly from 18 yards. And a good save from Mitchell. Still alive for Yawson at the corner flag. Still Yawson, driving down Yawson. Looks to go back in. Cleared away. Workington struggling to clear for the time being. Jim Craig putting Swinglehurst under pressure. He does, and he can only find Sam Bailey, who has a shot. And Alex Mitchell picks up the pieces. Doing very well to find Sam Bailey again on the flank. In from Sam Bailey. Dylan Moonen was there. Clear. Now Oliver. Caught in two minds. Finds Charlie Bailey. In box to find Yawson. Yawson again. Still Yawson. Can he get a shot away? Yawson. He can. It's blocked and blocked again and blocked again from Moonen. Nathan Reid can head away. Long throw in from the far side. And Christian Sloan defends it superbly. Good header away. An unmarked header from Christian Sloan. Not what you want from an attacking point of view. Back in. Brad Kelly's got a work to do. It is flicked on by Islam Deans. Brad Kelly looks set to claim it. Flicked on by Islam Deans, and Brad Kelly can only just about shoulder it behind the corner.
It's not a conventional double save, but he'll claim it as a double save.
Absolutely.
Sheriff Islam Deans has done really well there.
In fairness to Brad Kelly, he looked set to catch that, and Islam Deans made a very late jump.
He did, yeah, and his two efforts were saved. But I think it is also.
The referees indicated it will be a minimum of 10 minutes.
I did bang on the dot. 10.
Bang on the dot. 10 added minutes. My dad said no injury time and needs to catch a play. Goal! Out of nowhere! That's caught everyone by surprise. A second goal for City, and it is that man who's just come on, Dom Lawson. Given the fact that Hebburn was 2 weeks ago, winning the game in dramatic fashion, but not as dramatic as that 96-minute winner from Dylan Thompson. Edge of the box, Romeo Park can get a shot away, fizzes it over the bar. Edge of the box. Good challenge from Bjork. Another late challenge in on Charlie Bailey, but it's not enough. Lancaster City are back-to-back home wins, a triple clean sheet for Brad Kelly, a superb showing at home on this bank holiday Monday.